Welcome to another Impact Media tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to walk you through how to set up an email account in Outlook Express and using SMTP Corp as the outgoing mail server. If you haven't done so already, please open Outlook Express and we need to go to Tools and then Accounts. Select the Mail tab, and as you can see there's no mail accounts in here at the moment, so we want to go to Add and then Mail. In here, place a display name. This will be used what people will see when you're sending emails to them. If you want to, you can put your company name next to it, but make sure it's not too long because you won't always see it in certain email clients. Select Next and then add your email address. I've placed yourdomain.com in here, but you would obviously replace this with your own domain name and email address. Select Next. It is a POP3 mail server, and in the incoming mail server it will be mail.yourdomain.com, but for the SMTP server, the outgoing mail server, it will be smtpcorp.com. Then select Next. And the account name. Now this account name and password is associated with the incoming mail server settings, which was mail.yourdomain.com. Now the account name in this case, on this one, will be your name, your email address, along with the password that came when you set up the email account. Make sure this is selected and then press Next. It says we're finished. Select Finish, but we've got a couple more things to do first. You'll see mail.yourdomain name in here for account. Now we need to make some further changes, so we select Properties on this account. Just move this here. Basically, this is for internal purposes, so if you had sales, accounts, inquiries, email address all in one system, then you would obviously place the name to distinguish which account you would need to change on here. So I'm placing the name on here. We also need to go to servers. We have the incoming mail server, the outgoing mail server, the incoming mail server settings we already placed in. This time we need to select My Server Requires Authentication for the outgoing mail server and select Settings. In here, we need to select Log On Using, and you'll place in here the account name and password that came with you from the SMTP Corp settings. Now, for this test, I'll just put a test in. But this has to be perfect, whether it's uppercase, lowercase, or both. Select the box for Remember Password and press OK. And finally, we need to go to Advanced. We need to change the outgoing mail server port from 25 to 587 and select 3 boxes at the bottom for delivery. And what this will do, this will keep a copy of the messages on the server, so if you are using more than one device, i.e. a mobile, a laptop or an office computer, you'll be able to send and receive the emails all on one system and have copies of those emails. Go back to servers, double check everything's correct, press Apply, then OK, and then close. And then now you can send and receive email, create mail, and off you go. Thanks for joining us.